What's going on, everybody? My name is Josh Scadam. I've been around snow bikes pretty much since the beginning of like the mountain horse. So I wanted to bring you guys along today and show you the advantages that I see in the CMX kit. We're gonna let you guys follow along. We're gonna ride in the Bridger Mountains today. It's a beautiful spring day in Montana, and see what these things can do. All right, we made it up on the hill. It is very much springtime up here. It's pretty cool. It's like 50 degrees and sunshine. Not as quite as sunny as we were hoping for, but anyways. So the first thing I wanted to kind of talk about with you guys is the track on this thing is probably the biggest thing I noticed when I first got it. This track has a ridiculous amount of traction. It's like next level. And it is probably similar to the the new 3-inch tracks on the timber sleds. It's a wider footprint too, so it just hooks up. The kit that I had on a couple years ago, right before this, was an Aero 120, just with the 2.5-inch paddle track, and this track just hooks up. It's impressive. There are a couple drawbacks to that wider track, but I mean it's almost all positives. The drawbacks are you do feel a little bit more like you're on a squared edge when you're on an icy trail, and that's not really ideal riding conditions anyways, so you just kind of deal with it. But that wider track gives you a little better flotation. The approach angle on the track with the rails and how the track just gently lifts out of the snow, or if you're coming at the snow this way, it just crawls onto the snow. So all of those things kind of work together to make this thing work really well. Like you were seeing me doing earlier, the hopovers on this thing, that's literally the main reason I bought this, because I went and rode with one and it was like just next level fun. And you can set these up to be as playful or not as playful as you want, but I really like how playful this is compared to my previous kit that just felt really planted, and it would go everywhere, get around really well, but you couldn't like just stop in a spot and play around. You could go on all the terrain and everything, but this thing it's like makes the whole hill a playground. It's so fun. So I wanted to mention the track first. One downfall to me is of the 3-inch tracks is they're grabbing that snow harder, and it makes your snow bike feel longer, so it pushes the ski more when you're trying to rip through tight trees, and that's kind of the benefit of staying with that 2.5-inch paddle and still having all this traction that this track creates. So let's get back to riding. Let's wander around the street. Over here. And over here. All right, so next thing, efficiency. You can tell a big difference when you hop onto this kit. Wheels, bearings, the belt drive, everything is just designed to be roll really freely. So pretty cool, especially when a dirt bike only has 50 horsepower. You need every little bit you can get. So you can just like pull the clutch in and roll down hills. You don't feel like near as much drag. And then that translates to more horsepower to the track. So I come from a snowmobile background and doing hopovers and stuff like that, and just that little bit more track speed and efficiency really helps you whip this thing around on the hill. So just all around makes it a really fun package to ride. Let's go rip through the trees. I love doing downhill lines on snow bikes. It's so fun. Little slippery out today. It's all like slushy. It's weird. This is a pretty cool way to check out the backcountry. Oh yeah, that one felt good. And then lastly, the ski and spindle setup. This spindle is definitely stiffer than the sheet metal ones out there, and it, translates that trail feel through the ski and front suspension to your handlebars, so you can really feel what it's doing. And these snow bike skis are so big and have such a big keel in the center that on the trail they whip you around, so you can kind of feel what it's doing a little more than normal. The ski, all skis have their pluses and minuses, so it works really good in the fluffy snow, and doesn't do have anything too bad negative characteristic wise. I'd say in crusty snow, honestly, I feel like my what would that be, like a mountain horse ski it was like a Simmons Snowbike ski was probably the best in that, probably because it was narrower, and all these new wider skis you can really feel when you're side hilling on crust. You can really feel that outside edge grabbing. So positives and negatives. We made it back. Just to give you guys a quick summary, I just want to get some info out there for you guys. I'm not getting paid by CMX or anything, but we spend a lot of money on these toys to go have fun, and just wanted to give you guys some info for making a purchase next fall. So anyways, if you guys are looking for like a really playful ski light, lots of traction, I definitely more of like a rider's kit to me, like more playful, and you have to be a little more active on the bike to go everywhere. You can set it up to where it's nose heavy, but that takes away from some of the positive characteristics too. So anyways, thanks for watching.